Hey guys, girls, it is me once again, Joseph Cohen Mason. And guys, girls, I have played a game like a couple of days ago, or probably 3 days ago, a game you all know I love so much, my game franchise. That is among the greatest game franchises I've ever played, experienced, and love. And that game franchise is Metal Gear Solid, and this particular CD case is the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection. And the game I played right after Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, is Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. As you can see from the back cover, all these Metal Gear games, including Snake Eater, yeah. And this game, guys, girls, the Legacy Collection, it's awesome. It is so fucking awesome. Now guys, gals, the basic plot to Metal Gear Solid 3 follows a man by name of Snake, who's actually Big Boss. If you played Metal Gear Solid before and you know the history of Metal Gear Solid, or in the past Metal Gear games back in the 80s up to the early 90s, you'll know that the main character, one of the two main characters in those games are Solid Snake, my man, my boy, and Big Boss himself. Now in this game, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Big Boss at first, during his prime, he was known as Snake, or most, to put more clearly, Naked Snake. He was known as Naked Snake by his Fox unit before Foxhound was created, and this was right after World War II, the Second World War, and during the peak of the Cold War. And Naked Snake is sent on an assignment, a virtuous mission, where he has to hunt down a Russian scientist by the name of Sokolov. And Sokolov is creating this gigantic machine, a Metal Gear type machine, which is known as the Shagohod. And the Shagohod is described to be able to use nuclear warheads to launch nuclear missiles across the eastern terrain up to the United States of America in any place and direction it wants. And that is why the Naked Snake has to hunt down Sokolov, get him back, and bring him home to the United States of America, where he may reunite with his family. And on this virtuous mission, you have Snake's Captain Commander, Major Zero, and Paramedic Sigit, and Naked Snake's mentor and master, the Boss. The Boss is the leader of the Cobra unit. The Cobra unit include the Pain, the Fear, the End, the Fury, and a past member who died before the game was set in, who is the Sorrow. And this Naked Snake has to use intel from the Boss and Major Zero to hunt down Sokolov, but something happens later in the game which will create a huge conspiracy and a huge setback for not just Naked Snake or Major Zero and Fox unit, but for the entire United States of America and the war and the ongoing war with the Soviet Union, the USSR. And Naked Snake is sent one more time on another assignment. This time, a very crucial assignment. And Naked Snake has to hunt down the Cobra unit along with the Boss and along with other members of this faction on the USSR military, a Russian side military group known as the Spetsnaz, yeah. And Snake has to eliminate all the threats to the United States of America, including the Boss and the Cobra unit. And he also has to eliminate the leader of the GRU army, who is known as Colonel Volgin, also known as Thunderbolt. And Naked Snake is given a lot of pressure into putting, because the entire fate of the world is on his hand, and if he fails this mission, which is known as Operation Snake Eater, the entire world will crumble and it will dawn the age of a World War III. That's the basic plot to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Now guys, gals, the story to Metal Gear Solid 3 is so amazing. Operation Snake Eater is the assignment given to the Naked Snake in which he has to hunt down his mentor and master. And what makes this mission so sad for me is the fact that by the end, you have to kill and eliminate the boss, who is more like a mother figure and a very ideal person for Naked Snake, who he loves so much. It goes much more than that, much deeper. And the fact that Naked Snake is put through a lot of pressure having to kill her, it must be eating him alive. And that's what makes this character, Naked Snake, so interesting, and it will make him into and Naked Snake is going to evolve into a much bigger character in the Metal Gear Solid universe, where he will later be known as Big Boss. And Big Boss in this game is at his prime, where he's young, he's cocky. He's not exactly cocky, but he does have his charm and his wit and his he's definitely intelligent, highly skilled soldier, but at the same time, he's still very young and has yet to comprehend everything he sees around him. For example, when he encounters the Cobra unit, the pain, the fear, the end, and the sorrow and the fury, they are just such freaks. It's hard to describe, but the pain is known for giving anguish. The fear is known for giving horror, and the end is known for putting people to sleep, and the sorrow is known for putting sadness on people's psyche, and the fury is known for his rage. And each of these characters are distinguished by their emotions, and the boss in the game is known as the Joy, in which she is thrilled and enjoys the field and the field of battle, in which the battlefield she lusts for war, and at the same time she has a deep philosophy and an idealism of how the world should be like, about how it's hard to describe, but if you play the game for yourself, you will learn much more about the boss, why she created the Cobra unit, and why she's known as the boss, and why she became this international hero around the globe. And it is such a deep, fascinating story compared to Metal Gear Solid 2, which was definitely beyond life itself amazing. But I love this game, not as much as Metal Gear Solid 2, but still I love this game. Metal Gear Solid 2 had some problems. This game has very few issues, very few. I can't find an issue with this game, at least right now, but I love this game a lot. The gameplay mechanics is a huge improvement for Metal Gear Solid 2. I can actually aim my gun right, I can hunt for food, scavenge for weapons, I can actually eat snakes, animals, even like rations and instant noodles, and a lot of food you can eat to restore your stamina, which is crucial for you to be able to heal your health gradually. At the same time, you're able to set traps, avoid traps, and you're able to use a silencer. Except the silencer in this game has a limit which will expire if you don't hunt for more silencers. And I love this game because it's more of a survival story than it is an action game. A survival story where sneaking is very important in the Snake Eater mission, including the Virtuous mission at the beginning of the game. And I love this game a lot. The mechanics and gameplay is outstanding. The visual effects for its time is still pretty good, and I love how each character has their own story arc, like Revolver Ocelot, the young Revolver Ocelot, the formidable gunfighter from Metal Gear Solid 1, he's back. You got Colonel Volgin, Thunderbolt himself with his lightning ability, he's awesome. You got the boss and her cool as fucking hell CQC skills, she's awesome. And you got the Cobra unit, they're all fucking freakish and out, they're like, you know, they're freaks basically, but each of them has their own unique ability and fighting technique and style. And I love that about the Cobra unit. And their personality differs completely. It depends on what kind of emotions you have, and honestly guys, gals, I felt kind of sorry for them. I don't know why. I kind of felt sorry for them. And in the end, guys, this game, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, is a very intricate, very fascinating, and very detailed game about not just the gameplay, not just the visual effects and graphic design, which is good for its time, but this game at its heart is a story that's hard to describe on one video, but it is a story that will really captivate you. It will grab your attention, and the cinematic cutscenes will annoy some people, but this is the cinematic cutscenes. I like it very much. Yeah, I actually prefer the cutscenes over anything else, because it not only gives exposition to the characters and their character arcs and how it resolves by the end, but it also allows us to learn more about Naked Snake, his enemies, and there's one other character called Eva, and Eva is a character who you will learn a lot about, and many characters in this game get a lot of character moments, especially the boss, Eva, and Naked Snake himself. And oh my god, guys, gals, the fight with Volgin, Colonel Volgin of Gru, the fight with Colonel Volgin is so damn badass. I love that fight, and how it's like a Colosseum fight where you and him are just going toe to toe with each other, lightning against like skills. I love that fight so much. But guys, gals, besides the cool action, the cool visual effects and graphic design, which is once again good for its time, and the kick-ass gameplay, this game is a survival story about one man's mission to hunt down his mentor and master and mother figure who he loves but has to kill. Oh my god, and guys, this game is just so awesome. I love this game a lot, and the story is just beyond life itself, and I really love this game a lot. The fact that this game was made in 2006 and it still holds up to this day is so amazing. You have to play it, guys. I recommend you play it right now. Please do. It's highly recommended by me. And guys, gals, Metal Gear Solid is a franchise I love so much, and the fact that this game was made by Hideo Kojima, a true genius and mastermind behind the creation of Metal Gear that built up to Metal Gear Solid and became an international beloved franchise. I really love this game a lot because of how it's not just an action game series, it's also a deep character study of people, their emotions, their interactions, and the conspiracy and the government conspiracies, which you will find bullshit at times, or sometimes you might find it interesting. I'm not sure, but you're gonna love this game nonetheless, because it's a game series that I actually will call a series I appreciate, love, and respect, and you're going to love it too, guys, gals. Anyways, and guys, gals, please like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, one more thing. Adios, amigos.